what's going on YouTube? My name is Ian, the channel's If Sports Cards, and today we got something a little bit different for you guys. There's no Wife Pack Wars today, but we do have something in its place that should be pretty exciting. My PSA 45-day return. I submitted this February 10th, 2021. 15 months later, it showed up at my doorstep. I gotta start by saying, some of these cards I would not send in today if I had the option. 15 months ago, you don't know what's going to happen with certain individuals, certain products, stuff like that. Looking at about $17 a card for at that time. So not a ton of money was spent on sending these in, but some of these cards might be worth even less than that today, but some won't be. Some I'm pretty excited for, but you know, I'm just trying to get those gems. That's all we're hoping for. We're hoping for 10s. If we get 10s, we're okay. I have next to me here, I have a little bit of analysis. The raw value and the PSA 10 value at the time I sent these in. I'm going to have to cut this a little bit better than this. Along with what the value is now. So I'll kind of tell you guys along the way. Here we go. Here's a nice. I wasn't sure what kind of a box it would come in, but nicely packaged. I did go through KK Sports Cards. I don't have a PSA membership of my own, and I don't send in, and I don't plan to send in a whole bunch of stuff. So it just made sense. I don't think that's anything you can't see, but it just makes sense for me to do it that way. And I don't know, I didn't know, still don't know anything about, you know, submitting my own cards, filling out all that stuff. So I left it in the hands of a professional, and KK Sports Cards, they did very well for me on my 20-day submission. Some of these cards in the background are from that. We also got the Donruss Herbert and Prism Kyler Murray. We got 10s on everything except for the Drew Brees, which I knew was not going to get a 10. I didn't think he'd get a 9, but we'll take that. I'm very excited, very nervous. You know, let's get into it here. All right, good. I can't see the first grade. We're just gonna, however they come is how we're gonna do this. Very nicely packaged. Everything's protected. All right, the first card. First card's not the worst one, I guess, but like I said, some of these products were brand new at the time when they first came out. A lot of these draft pick collegiate stuff came out, and they looked really good. Well, they don't sell very good, but this first one's not too terrible. Let me do it this way. We'll look at the back first here. So we have a, let me give you a little more light. There we go. We have a Joe Burrow. You guys can see there at the bottom, Chronicles Draft Picks Select. This was a cool card. Pulled this. Obviously, we pull a lot of retail around here. Look at how that thing, it doesn't shine as good for you guys as it does for me. But 2020 Panini Chronicles, Joe Burrow, the Red Prism. I thought this was a pretty tough pull at the time. Let's see what we got here. At the time I pulled this, the raw value was $30, and PSA 10 value I thought was $175. I don't remember if that was based on a sale or not, but now if this is a 10, I'm looking at $125, so not a huge drop. A lot of these other ones drop a lot more than that. But if it's a 9, we're only looking at $35. Let's see what we got. All right, 10. We'll take that. We will take that. The reason why it only fell from 175 to 125, Joe Burrow lit it up. He's very, very good. So that helps me a little bit, but I'm going to have to find a nice LSU collector to sell that one to. All right, 1 for 1. All right, which one is this? All right, this is just the regular Series 1. This is probably one I would not send in today, but if it is a 10, I would like to have a Bo Bichette. This is the Series 1, just the base, I'm pretty sure. But at the time I sent this one in, raw was only $5. PSA 10, you know, base stuff in February 21 was going nuts. $100 was the base price on this for a PSA 10. Not so much anymore. Not even close. We're looking at Bo Bichette PSA 10, $25. And we got a 10. All right. All right. This one will probably go into the PC. Again, I think I have a chrome only of Bichette. I like Bichette. He's cool. I like his personality, flashy. The next card, you got another collegiate product. They're not all collegiate, I promise, but Draft Pick Spectra. And this is the base version of this Spectra Draft Picks design. Justin Herbert at the time, $7 raw, $125 I was thinking for a PSA 10. And now we're looking at about $50 for a PSA 10. Now let's hope that's what it is. Again, a lot of these cards I wiped down, looked them over. This was my first submission. I sent all these in at the same time, and I didn't send anything in that had any sort of flaw at all. So I'm really hoping for 10s on all of these. Anything less, I'm going to be kind of disappointed, and it probably was something I missed. It happens. It really does, but I'm happy with that. All right. Again, like I said, we're not getting that same PSA value that we're seeing in 2021 February, but we're still seeing better than raw, even with that $17 per card that I got to take off of whatever I sell this for. Look at that beauty. Look at it. When Nikki pulled this card, I was ecstatic. This was one of her better Wife Pack War pulls. But the recent news on Danny Dimes is that the Giants are not going to pick up his fifth-year option. Was it fifth year? Yeah. So, not very good, but not too bad. His price is still okay. So this was a $50 card raw back in February 2021, but a PSA 10 was about $200. Now it's about $115. Still respectable, but let's see if we get that amount. All right, baby, we'll take it. You know, you guys help me out. Do I sell it now, or do I hope that he has just one really good game and sell it right after that? But that's a cool card. I do like these cracked ice in that PSA. It just looks nice. This is a perfect segue, because here's another card that I probably would not send in. I know I would not send in today. All right, here we go. Next one, another red ice beauty. Look at that. James Weissman in his college uni. I don't even know who he played for. Oh, it's USA, so maybe it's not. Maybe he didn't go to college. I don't know much about James Weissman. I just know he was one of the top rookies at that time. And these red ice, they're so nice. And to be honest with you guys, and the product was very, very new back in February 2021, but the raw value of this card was only $10, and there were a couple of these that sold PSA 10 for around $200. So you better believe at $17 a card, I'm sending this in hoping you get closer to that $200 mark. The PSA 10 value now is $20. I'm taking an L on this card regardless. All right, we're getting to 10, so we're gonna recoup most of that money back. But you know what? Let me just do this while we're here. While we're here, this only makes the most sense. Let's see how he did on the other one, because you know, if you make one mistake, you might as well make it twice. All right, we got $40 back, and after I paid to ship these and everything, I'm still losing money. But you know, maybe James Weissman really turns it on next year, and I probably won't have these cards at that time. So whoever buys them from me, maybe they will be worth more than $20, but still, I'm just happy they're 10s. All right, here we get into these freaking base prisms. You know, DK, February 2021, easily the best receiver in this draft class. Now it's, you know, debatable. He's still very, very good. Don't get me wrong, but $30 was the raw value of this card 15 months ago. And the PSA 10 value was $250. This guy had a very, very good first year. And now his quarterback is Drew Lock, or I don't even know. Who the heck is this quarterback? Not looking great, but I think he wants out of Seattle. That might be best for him. But the PSA 10 value now is $57. How did we do? We got a 10. But this one is actually part of my Prism set. So I probably have to get another Prism card if I want to sell this one. But yeah, that's, you know, it's a 10. It's a 10. Here's another base Prism. At least it's a quarterback, but not the right quarterback. The right quarterback, well, I guess out of this one, it's probably this guy. But how did we do with this Daniel Jones? You know, these were notorious for being off-center. You can easily tell it's a little bit more to the right, but I don't think they detract from that. Back when I sent this in, this was a $20 raw card, $125 for the PSA 10. Now it's about 50. All right, we got the 10. Okay, see, you know, we're still 50. I gotta take 17 off of that for, we'll just call it 20, 30 bucks. You know, I'm still making 10 bucks than if I would have just sold it raw. I had to wait a very long time, but this is a cool looking card here. Look at this beauty. The Mike Trout X Refractor. This is a Mega Box exclusive parallel. 2020 Topps Chrome. How did we do on this one? $20 was the raw value 15 months ago. $125 was the PSA 10. Now it's down to about 60 bucks. I think a lot of the times we're going to be about half of where we were in February 2021. But at least we get that number 10 up there. That helps out big time. If you don't get that 10 up there for cards like this, you're definitely losing money. All right, so far so good. I mean, I know you guys are sitting there thinking, Ian, you are the smartest man alive. How do you get 10s on everything? I was very, very particular about what I sent in, at least from a condition of the card standpoint. Look at this guy, Kyle Lewis, an unanimous AL Rookie of the Year. Like, this guy was primed to have a big career, right? His card values had to have just skyrocketed. Well, no, they've actually done the complete opposite. This card was a $5 raw card, $100 PSA 10. So again, for 17 bucks, I'm sending that thing in. Well, now PSA 10 is $15. Whew. You know, I think this one's a hold. Yeah, that's it's unfortunate. And same case here, another Kyle Lewis, the Refractor this time at least. I was gonna say, hopefully that's not on the card. It's little debris on here from shipping, but I can tell you this card looks phenomenal. I have a Gavin Lewis Refractor. I know that I did not send in, and I don't know if it was because condition. I think it was just more so because he wasn't even playing at the time. I wish I had Gavin Lewis. Did I say Lewis? Gavin Lux in my hand right now versus Kyle Lewis, but this was a $10 raw card, $200. PSA 10 now down to 40, and we're going to get that 40. So, you know, not too bad. Not too bad. Could be worse. Could be getting 9s. The one I'm really looking forward... Okay, we're getting to the ones I'm really looking forward to now. This one's not it, but... So these... Luis Robert, Lubob, Robert, whatever you want to call them, these Series 2, we flip back over. These were very hard to pull. If you guys remember, it was basically Lubob or bust, and it was hard to pull him. So I pulled this one, was very excited. It was in great condition. The raw value was 20 bucks 15 months ago. PSA 10 was $145. Now it's $22 for a PSA 10, right back down to that raw value. So we're gonna take a little bit of an L here for now, but you know, maybe I don't think there's a ton. The pop report I don't think super high, but I don't know. People have kind of lost interest in the base rookies, but you know, what goes around comes around. History repeats itself, right? If you hold on to them long enough, these could be worth millions. I'm just kidding, guys. This next one I'm really excited for. So I will say, I think the condition of this card was not perfect, but I only had 2 of them, and I picked the better of the 2 to send in. This is the Utz. Is it Utz? I haven't said it so long. It's a chip company. This came in a cellophane pack inside of a bag of chips. So, you know, condition wasn't of the utmost importance when they did that, but this card looks cool, and I think it will look really nice in a PSA slab. It's a very cool looking card. I do like the design. It says rookie on there. I do like this a lot. However, when I sent this in, the raw value was about 10 bucks. There were no sales of any PSA, and I look now and there's none even listed now. So I'm really hoping this is a 10. But even if it's a 9, if it's a 9 or a 10, the pop report right now on each of them is only 5. Yes, I would rather have the 10 though. I don't remember. I think a corner might have looked a little, maybe that top one maybe looked a little bit, I don't know. See, I was pretty picky about what I sent in, but this is a cool card. I have no idea what the value of this card would be. I mean, the raw ones I still think sell for like $5-10 bucks, so I don't think it'd be massive, but super low pop on that one. I'm pretty happy with that. Very, very happy. All right, this is a good card here too. Oh no. Well, maybe I just don't have it yet. I'll have to reach out to KK Sports Cards because it's not in here. But I think I probably know why. I'll tell you at the end what I'm talking about. But we have a Ja Morant pink camo. This is the NFL debut. Look at his hair. It's so young, short hair. What does that say? October 23rd, 2019. That's a long time ago. These cards sat at PSA for a while. This card was raw valued $20 15 months ago. PSA 10, 130. Luckily for me, Ja Morant has balled out, which kind of evened out some of that market decline that we've experienced since then. But this is still a $100 PSA 10 card, so a little bit there. But come on, yes, that is huge. That's really, really nice. This is one of the cards. These actually last two are ones I was very excited for and hoping to get 10s on because they're going to make up a big part of recouping of the cost of this. So I thought this would have been the Tom Brady. I'm waiting on a 2000 Pacific base rookie of Tom Brady that I pulled myself. And what's on the front of this? Oh, it must be a business card. But it was I only paid $13 for that, so it was a different, I don't know, category. Maybe it wasn't the 45-day. I don't know. So maybe I have another card coming, or hopefully it's not completely lost. But all right, we have a Jalen Hurts. Let me get this out of there. Oh, frick. Well, hey, Jalen Hurts. Base rookie mosaic. I think I had a few of these. We're doing the set, and, you know, Nikki kept pulling a ton of Jalen Hurts. So we said, oh, let's send one of these mosaics in. At the time, mosaic was very, very new. You know, it could have overtaken Prism for all we know. We had no idea. But it doesn't really sell, unfortunately, as well as Prism, obviously. But this was a $5 raw card, but $180 for a PSA 10. Now we're looking at $40 for a PSA 10, or about $12 for a PSA 9. Almost went perfect. I like how the only PSA 9 is bagged, but yeah, I don't know. These mosaic cards really were notorious for print lines and all kinds of stuff. So I'll have to look this one over a little bit. But I guess if there was one card where I would say I'm the least surprised it came back a 9, this would probably be up there. Again, I was really hoping to have that Tom Brady this week, though, but I guess not. This was very fun, though. You know, how many cards? 16 here. All 10s except for one. Not too bad. Can't be mad about that. Unfortunately, you can't control the market. It is what it is. Just wish it didn't take 15 months to get the 45-day back. But again, thank you to KK Sports Cards for being super professional. No issues with them, assuming my Tom Brady rookie card isn't lost somewhere, but I'll try to confirm that with them. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. Again, thank you so much for watching. If you guys are getting your PSA subs back, I'm sure there's cards that you would like to maybe not send in. I feel your pain, but hopefully you're getting 10s. That's the main thing. As long as you're getting 10s, you should be okay for the most part. But that'll do it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Good luck to you guys on your submissions. And if you're a channel member, you're twice as likely to get PSA 10s. I'm totally kidding, guys, but thank you so much to the channel members. If you would like to become one, there is a join button below with more information. We will see you very soon. Until then, be smart, be safe, and be humble. Ian out.